Well, good afternoon. We are logging the miles today. I'm on Ola, putting in some serious miles this afternoon. I've been thinking as I ride, there's a difference between a horse being on the muscle and a horse being reactive or alert. In my opinion, in my experience, there's a big difference in a horse being on the muscle and on their toes. You want them to be on their toes, but you don't want them to be on the muscle. So please comment below and tell me what you think, what your description of on the muscle means. For me, when we use the term on the muscle with a performance horse, typically a barrel horse, a rope horse, goat tying horse, pole bending, doesn't matter, some type of speed event, those horses are always held or have to be held on a tight rein. Feels like you're always trying to keep them collected and help them think straight and hold them back because they're on the muscle. Well, if you look right now, this mare is sweating from her ears, probably back to the tip of her tail. Yeah. So we're an hour and 20 minutes in. She had 3 rodeos this past week. I gave her 1 day off. So yesterday she didn't ride. She just had pasture time. I got in a little after midnight um, after Friday's event, and she had Saturday off. Where it's now Sunday afternoon. So, howdy guys, how are you? So we're on the trails in North Texas, and so she had her day off, and I had an opportunity to ride today. It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
You're beautiful.
Y'all enjoy. Don't get too hot. So she had some time off. I had time this afternoon. I thought, well, this is a perfect opportunity to get to the trails and just reconnect with my horse. Well, guess what? Now that she's had 2 rodeo performances under her belt, she thinks she is ready to go to the National Finals Rodeo. She's acting like a thoroughbred going to the gate and not on the muscle in the sense that I had to hold her the whole time. I know better than to do that. That's a great way to ruin a horse. Ruin the integrity of your horse's mouth and ruin their ability to think independently. But she was super reactive today. And so instead of holding her and coddling her, I just had to let her ride it out. And so we went a long distance, and we've been at all paces. We've been walking, we've been trotting, we've been loping, we've done mental tasks, we've run through the brush, we've stopped and marinated on things and let it all soak in. But she's got a lot of adrenaline, and one thing that is actually her strong point, because she is so reactive. When we learn how to channel it, when you have a horse like this and you learn how to channel it, it can really become your advantage. Because she is very reactive, she's the kind of horse that can slam on the brakes immediately instead of fleeing from a question mark, from something that startles her. She got a just a so she's trained to stop and look. However, sometimes that can be a disadvantage if she rates too hard. And I believe that's what happened to us. We did hit a barrel in Jacksonville because she's so reactive. If she experiences a question mark, it's real easy for her to kill the motor and stop too early or stop too quick or rate too hard. So just the finesse of that sometimes is a fine balance. But I want you to challenge yourself the next time you ride. If your horse is on the muscle, rather than holding them, this is one of my analogies that I teach at Stall High, the digital clinics. Imagine a boiling pot. Maybe you're boiling potatoes on the stove, and you're going to cook dinner tonight, and you have a lid on the pot, and it starts to boil over. Well, if you took your bare hand and you grabbed a hold of that lid on the pot, you would get burned. You know not to do that. Common sense and experience tells you, do not grab a hold of that hot lid on the pot. Now, here's what you can do. You can tap it. You can check it. Maybe you're not sure how long, maybe the pot has been sitting for a while and you're not sure how cool it is or how much it's cooled down. Well, just check it, touch it, tap it. That's the same thing with these reins. Just tap them, check in. Barely touch, but give it back. When you grasp, when you clamp down on a rein and you hold all the time, even if you don't hold with a lot of pressure, you're still holding. You're not really the one who's getting burned. It's your horse's mouth. It's the tissue, the sensitive tissue in their mouth that will actually work against you, and over time will desensitize their reaction and not only cause discomfort, but it could lead to pain. And what I want to prevent you guys from doing is irreparable damage. I had to learn the hard way from my years of experience in the saddle. I was blessed to grow up on a working ranch where my dad trained horses for a living. So I started learning from day one the value of a horse and how to preserve the value and increase value every day. If this is speaking to you and you want my help, you don't just get my help, you get the entire team at Stall High. Go to stallhighnetwork.com, sign up for your free test ride. You can also purchase a day pass where you can come in and get personalized help 5 nights a week, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central, for less than $10. Takes less than an hour, costs less than $10. Grab your day pass at shopstallhigh.com. You can also sign up for membership or take your free test ride at stallhighnetwork.com. I'm Kendra Dixon, here to help you. You guys check out Stall High. It's the #1 digital clinic and shopping app just for horse people. Have a great day, and drop your comments below. Talk to you soon.